Welcome to our show, The Community Connection. My name is Rivera. My guest today is Oliver Clover. He is the Outreach Coordinator from EOC. Welcome to our show.
Thank you, Maria.
Oliver, how you doing today?
Good, good. How are you?
I'm okay.
Good.
Can you tell myself and the audience a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, I'm from Rochester. I'm not a Buffalonian by nature, but I've been working here for the last few years. I've been working in Rochester for about 10 years in the nonprofit community. I've worked at the Rochester EOC for about 6 years a number of years ago. I went to college there as well. I went to Monroe Community College there, came to Buffalo State and finished up a 4-year degree there, and later found out about a job at the EOC, and they interviewed me and they offered me a job.
Oh, that's interesting. Now, Oliver, could you tell the audience what EOC stands for?
Yes, it's the Educational Opportunity Center, and we're hosted by the University at Buffalo, so we actually are the university's downtown presence in Buffalo to deliver the programs that we do.
Oh, okay, very interesting. Now, I see in my notes that, could you tell me a little bit what are the goals that EOC have for the students?
The students there, our goal is to provide them with academic training or vocational training to help them do one of a few things. They may want to go back to school and perhaps get a GED, or take some academic classes so that they can enter college, or gather a short-term skill so that they can go into the labor market and get a job.
Oh, wow. Okay. Oliver, I noticed that you are a part of the university here in Buffalo. Can you tell me what is the connection with, all the connection is all about?
Yes, the EOC is connected to the University at Buffalo. We have about 10 EOCs across the state of New York.
Wow,
each
10?
of them, yeah.
Wow.
10 of them,
Okay.
and they're each all hosted by a 2-year or a 4-year college, wherever we are in the different cities that we're located, and we just happen to be associated with the University of Buffalo here in Buffalo.
Oh, okay, very interesting. Okay, so you got kind of like marketing materials about the EOC that advertise that you are the education and training program. Is this program free, or there's any fee? If I would like to go to EOC, this is free, or is there any tuition that I have to pay?
No, actually it's tuition free, and the way that we're able to offer our programs tuition free is that everybody that works in Buffalo and the state really pays payroll taxes if you have a job. And what the state has decided to do is to use those payroll dollars to offer programs like the EOC's programs back to people in the community on a tuition free basis so that it can help them with their education or short-term training.
Wow, that is very good. Something that is free, and it's give the people a lot of opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
You don't got to worry about paying.
Sure.
Now, another question, Oliver. Can you tell the audience about some of the program and service EOC have?
Yes, we have academic programs and we have vocational programs. On the academic side, we have programs like basic academic skills, and those are for someone who's really been out of school for a long time, and they really are kind of rusty with their skills, and they may want to get back into school so that they can later pursue a GED or go to college, that kind of thing. Mm-hmm. So we do offer basic academic skills for them. We also offer programs like GED classes. GED classes could be for anyone that may have dropped out of high school or been away from school for a long time and don't have that high school diploma. We offer those GED classes both day and evening right at the EOC for them as well. We also offer college prep classes. Let's say if somebody wants to get back into school and then make their way toward college, we offer advanced writing courses, advanced reading, mathematics, science, social studies courses, those kinds of courses there that are all under the umbrella of college prep that help students prepare themselves to enter college. And so those are some of the academic programs that we have.
Now I got a question, Oliver. What about, what are the ages, okay, that a young person or a little older person would like to do the GED? Is there a age limit to do the GED?
Actually, we can serve people that are at least age 17 and older, and they could really take advantage of any of the programs that we have, particularly the GED program. They can take advantage of that at age 17. But
17?
if they're 17, though, they can actually take GED classes at the EOC, but they'll have to wait for one full academic year after the class that they graduated with leaves high school before they can actually take the official GED exam. So they can come to the EOC and still take the classes, but they have to wait a year after their class graduates from high school before they can sit for the exam after coming to EOC.
To EOC. Okay. Now, my understanding too, okay, those students are attending EOC. Later, they want to go to college. Now, tell us a little bit about that. Well, someone who wants to go to college.
Yeah, for someone that wants to go to college, they can take college prep classes at the EOC. Okay. Again, they can take advanced writing, reading classes, social studies, English classes, that kind of thing, to prepare themselves to take later placement testing in college. Because, you know, for example, ECC here in Buffalo, they offer an Accuplacer test, which really tests someone's math and language ability to see if they're prepared to do college level work, and if they can test well enough on that placement test, then they can be accepted into ECC. So we offer college prep classes. Students also can get an opportunity to later work with me more specifically if they'd like to attend college a little bit later.
Very interesting. EOC is the best one to be. Okay, Oliver, thank you for that information. Now, with the economy being the way it is, okay, people trying to get employment for the community that wants to get a job, how does EOC help them?
We help them by offering them short-term vocational training programs. We have programs like, currently we have medical assistant training. We have certified dental assistant. We have programs like medical billing. We have customer service that we're going to be offering later this year. So we do offer various kinds of short-term training programs that, based on what someone is interested in, then they come down and they register with us, and if they're accepted into the program, we train them, and then they graduate and complete.
Okay, one question for you. Okay, let's say that I'm like 17 or 18 years old and wanna go to EOC. Before I register to EOC, is there any test that I have to take in order to see where is my skills, where am I? Does EOC do that?
Yes, we offer a placement test much like a college would. The name of our test is the TABE test. It's T-A-B-E. It stands for Test for Adult Basic Education. We administer that TABE test for all of our programs, so when someone comes into our admissions office and wants to be a part of EOC, they're all given that TABE placement test just to see where their academic and their math levels are and their reading levels are, because we need a certain score on those tests for each of the programs that we offer. So if someone were, for example, wanting to get into our dental assistant program, that will require a certain TABE test score on both math and English. And
in order to get registered or be in that area, they
be accepted into that program, yes. They would
the reason I ask you that, Oliver, because, you know, young and the young people out there, you got to take a test. It's not like you open the door, you go there, I want to be a medical assistant or learn, you know, English as a second language, and just go in there and register and that's it. No, you got to, you know, go to the process, you take that test and see where level you are. And that will help, you know, EOC to know where you stand and where to place you. Am I right?
That's right. That's right. Okay. Yes. Yeah, we run those tests throughout the year, and we have all of our students take that test, and based on how well they do, determines how far they can go at EOC.
Yeah, you'll be amazed because a lot of them think that you could go in and that's it, like high school. You go in and that's it.
Yeah, you can sit down and start teaching.
Okay, teaching me, and no, it's not. It's not that way. Now, Oliver, what kind of vocational training do you offer?
We do offer programs like environmental restoration training. That's for anyone that wants to work in situations where they can restore properties, like a housing. They may be working in a housing complex where they might be able to learn construction skills, how to weatherize a house, how to make sure that it's environmentally safe. So that's what they would take in the environmental restoration program. Again, if they were in our dental assistant program, they would learn oral care, how to take care of teeth, how to properly clean your teeth, that kind of thing. They would do everything that would help and support a dentist in their office to deliver the kind of dental care to a patient. So those are just a couple of examples.
I see over here too in my notes you got registered medical assistant. Okay, and certified nursing assistant review and testing. Am I right?
Yes, that's right.
Oh. Oliver, another question is, okay, I know a little bit of computer, but I want to get better. Would EOC help me with that?
Sure. Yeah, we have computer training programs and workshops that we offer. For example, we offer Saturday weekend computer classes that take place for a period of 3 hours. We offer a series of those classes and different workshop topics that are basically basic computer skill programs, so like Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, PowerPoint, things like that. So if someone has little to no knowledge of computers, they can actually take these weekend workshops and actually learn about computers and develop some baseline skills. We even offer Tuesday evening courses as well for the same topics that we cover for someone that would like to go to classes in the evening. Maybe the weekend doesn't work for them and they could adapt better with an evening schedule.
Yeah.
We offer those for students that might want to take those as well. We even also offer what we call 3-week computer boot camps, and these are situations where we have students with us for 3 weeks during the day and in the evening, either or, and they actually are going to learn a greater level of skill and expertise with computers if they're in those boot camps. And one of the nice things about the boot camps is that once they successfully complete a boot camp, they can qualify to earn a voucher that allows them to take a certification exam to demonstrate their level of expertise in that particular software. And the nice thing about that is that when you get that certificate, which shows your expertise, you can actually put that on your resume, make that a part of your portfolio if you're looking for a job. It's a good career builder as you're trying to develop your skill sets.
Wow. Now, this boot camp, okay, is this free or they have to pay?
The boot camp is actually free as well.
Okay, that's good.
Folks can qualify for that.
Free.
Yes.
Okay, that's very good. So I see that everything that EOC do is free, and that's good. Give a lot of opportunity here in the community for people really interested in going to EOC. Now, Oliver, people who only want to obtain a very basic computer skill, do you have anything for them?
Yes, we do offer basic computer classes, and again, those classes are day and evening classes as well. During the day, we can offer computer classes on a lot of different topics. We can offer workshops on Microsoft Word. We can offer PowerPoint, Outlook, Excel, Access. So those are all softwares and programs that people like to learn and use in a modern office place. They might use them at home to help them develop a presentation or to write a report or to prepare a presentation. We teach all of those kinds of software programs at EOC for those that like to get their computer skills improved. Okay,
so that's very good. My question, Oliver, I see in my notes too that students completing their vocational training program, does EOC help them find a job?
We actually offer a career services office to them where they can come into that office and receive a variety of services. We do things like help them with their interviewing skills. We can help them with mock interviews. We can help them prepare their resume, help them learn how to complete an effective employment application as well. We can also point them in the direction of job leads. One of the nice things that we've just been able to get a hold of are the job leads that come to us from the Buffalo Employment and Training Center. So if someone were to go to the Betsy office, they would certainly see the job postings there, but if they were students at EOC's programs, they also would learn about those same job postings and can be referred directly over to Betsy if they see a position that they would like to apply for. So we do all of those kinds of things. We actually hold on-site job fairs as well.
That's interesting.
And we even bring employers in to do workshops and presentations for us as well.
Oh my God, very good. Good information. Now, Oliver, how can people find about if they're eligible for EOC programs and services? How could they find out? One of the ways they can do that is to go to our website. They can go to eoc.buffalo.edu and look there under admissions eligibility, and they can actually see everything that we require that they take a look at to be considered eligible for our programs. Generally speaking, what we're looking for someone to do is to provide us with 3 bits of information. First, we want information on their financial background, because we do require
that folks be financially disadvantaged for EOC programs. So we would want them to tell us how are they supporting themselves financially, whether they're receiving assistance through the county, maybe they're receiving Social Security disability income, maybe they're on unemployment. All of those kinds of things are the kinds of documentation that we would look for. Secondly, we would also look for them to demonstrate that they're a resident of New York State. They can do that with a non-driver's license ID. They can do that with a passport. They can do that with a utility bill, anything that demonstrates that they're a resident of the state. And thirdly, we look for them, if they're interested in our vocational programs, is to provide us with a documentation of the GED or the high school diploma. And
some kind of proof that
they're actually,
GED,
exactly.
Okay. Now, my understanding too, Oliver, is that you guys are moving. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, we're very excited about that. We, for the last year, we have had a new building being built right in downtown Buffalo at 555 Ellicott Street. It's just off the 33 in downtown Buffalo, and this has been 20 years in the making. We've been working with the University Center for Academic and Workforce Development attached to the state of New York to develop funding to fund this project. So it's a building right there in downtown Buffalo that's about 68,000 square feet. We'll be there on 4 floors.
The 4th floor?
We'll be there. It'll be 4 floors in the building
floor.
that will be there. We plan to dedicate the building in June of this year, and we'll begin moving in June, in July, and in August, and formally open the building in September.
September? You hear that? September. Do you got a date for that or no?
No, it's just being planned right now,
just
so we don't have a hard date just yet.
Okay. Now, Oliver, how long did EOC was there and is on Washington Street? Am I right?
Yes.
How long you guys were there?
We've been there for 40 years.
Oh my God!
We've been
40 years.
We've been there a very long time, and we've really been kind of a fixture in downtown Buffalo. And we're right there at the intersection of Washington Street and Mohawk, and people can easily find us. We're right across the street from Bryan and Stratton College.
Okay, I see in my notes too that you are recruiting students, am I right? And so is there anything that those interested in EOC needs to know?
Yes, they should know that we're recruiting for our fall programs right now.
Okay, so fall.
The cutoff application deadline for fall programs is April 1st. So folks, if they're interested in EOC programs, should contact our admissions office as soon as they can. And then we'd be glad to work with them and process them for enrollment into the school.
Oh my God, that is so interesting. My question to you too, Oliver, does you get a lot of students? Do you recruit a lot of students, or how much, during the year?
Oh yeah.
Do you got an estimate?
Yeah, we basically serve about 2,000 students every year.
Wow.
And we recruit from all over. We'll go to career fairs, we'll go to community resource fairs, we'll go to area high schools, we'll go to job fairs like we were just this past week at the Buffalo Employment and Training Career Fair, recruiting students there, letting them know about the programs that we have and what they can do to enroll in the school. So we really will go any place and do a presentation to anyone that wants to know about EOC programs. My
question to you, Oliver, does EOC partnership with some other organization?
It's funny that you asked that because some of the work that you do yourself with Roswell has developed into a partnership with EOC. And one of the nice things that we're now able to do is to offer a training on site at the EOC, and the particular program that we're partnering on is Spanish for healthcare professionals, which will allow us to work with folks that are at Roswell that are looking to develop their basic Spanish language skills. So that's a partnership that we're currently working with you guys on, and we will partner with just about anyone if we can sit down and talk about what their needs are. Yes, and I'm very happy because I came to you and you're very nice and helpful, and helped me how to put it together and bring this to Roswell, which Roswell Park is very happy. The employees, they excited, and the class is getting full. We hear that the class is not only getting full by with Roswell folks, but we also are hearing from other healthcare providers like Horizon Health and Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Western New York. They also have sent students to the class that are going to be sitting in the same classroom with Roswell employees as well. Oh my goodness. And then we're also going to have some EOC students in both of the classes that we're taking as well.
I'm so happy we partner with EOC and try to do this program because they are very, very excited. I mean, they like, Maria, I can't wait. Is the class full? No, you still could be on the list. So they are very, very happy, and I hope everything, they'll be talking in Spanish with me in a minute.
That's right.
I'll be okay. Now the student, now maybe they'll be teaching me more.
Sure, sure.
Any successful stories with your student in there in EOC?
Sure. We have had students that we've had a number of students that come through our office that start with us in our academic programs, particularly our GED programs, and they tell us right up front that right after I get my GED, I want to enroll in college. And so they later connect with my office, and we sit down and we do their college application for enrollment. We sit down and do their financial application for financial aid, both the federal and the state application for financial aid, and then we help them with any of the questions that they have to help them enroll in college. And one of the students that comes to mind, her first name is Shaman. She came to us and she took a number of programs with us. She started in some of our health programs. She took college prep, and she took a GED program as well. She's a single parent. And she came back to us just this past year to tell us that she enrolled in ECC, and she's carrying a 3.5 GPA average.
Wow.
And she also, after she leaves ECC, she plans to go on to one of the local four-year colleges here in the local community, and we're certain that she's going to be successful and do that as well.
Now, Oliver, if you would like to give a message to the community, to the young people, what would be the message that you will give them?
I would say to them that if you are someone that really is looking to improve yourself in any way in terms of your academics, and you want to improve and maybe get your GED or take some college prep classes, or maybe pursue some short-term training so that you can get into the labor force quickly, consider contacting the EOC, because I'm pretty sure that we'll have a program that would meet the need that you have, and we'd be very happy that you connected with us and have you become a student and help you get on your pathway to success.
That is so nice. Now, those Hispanic in the community, because I know you might have a lot of Hispanic in EOC, what are kind of the messages you would like to give to those Hispanic in the community that the English is a barrier?
We'd be wanting to let them know that we do have English as a second language at EOC. That's one of our strongest programs and our most popular programs, because we have a lot of new people that come into the community from overseas and from countries outside of the U.S. They come in and they take the English as a second language as well as our Spanish speaking students that want to learn English and speak that more fluently, so they can all take that same class and learn English together and be able to develop that skill and move on. And one of the nice things that we do is also we offer the GED class in Spanish as well. We don't offer GED classes in Spanish, but we offer the GED exam in Spanish for someone that thinks that they're ready to take the GED exam.
That is so nice. So there's no excuses, there's no barrier, or there is no that I can't do it. You could go to EOC, and Mr. Oliver could help you. He gave the number, the website, and everything. So go over there, make yourself better, and get that help, because this program out there, that being Hispanic or no Hispanic, they will help you. Thank you for joining our program.
Thank you
very much for all the information. See you later.